Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday, start of a new week. Collective reading for, they're already coming out. Anybody who feels they need a read today. So I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, the original deck, very used, as you can tell by the box. Felt like the original. So the first one here, this card is all about your sleep, deep meditation, needing to withdraw, needing to be in your own space and time, quiet reflection, but can symbolize nightmares as well. What's going on in your sleep time? Because we heal the most on every level, including physically, when we're asleep. What kind of quality sleep are you getting? Are you getting enough? It takes years off our life when we don't have enough sleep, did you know? This card is about receiving and giving, but making sure it's equal. Are you a yes person? It might be time to learn to become a no person. If you're a yes person, you probably are not allowing yourself to have equal give and take. And it's about accountability and responsibility. It's not that somebody else has done it to us. If we're being too giving and too willing, people will take advantage of us. So it's not about changing them and getting them to rectify their behaviours. It's about what do we need to do in order to not allow those situations to happen to us. So practice saying no a little bit more. Bring out that rebel side of you. It's not being nasty, it's not being cruel, it's not being unkind, it's self-care. So next card here we go. This is quiet observation. This is silently noticing what's going on around you. So being the witness, witnessing not just your own story, but witnessing other people's story. It's about really acknowledging the hidden and not always needing to say anything about it. Sometimes we can quietly remove ourselves from situations and we don't always have to explain why. Sometimes we can make a different choice from what we made in the first place, and we don't have to justify it. We are allowed to change our mind as more information comes in. And finally, this card here, oh, it looks a bit doom and gloom. Who's not sleeping too well in that card? This is more about judgment and about what you're holding on to. What's keeping you awake at night or stressed through the day? What are your anxiety levels like at the moment? What is it that needs changing or upgrading? Sometimes we have to make drastic change, and not everybody around us is going to like it. But sometimes we have to do that if it means that our quality of life is better. And there's something about a surrendering to what is. It's not a giving up, and it's not a packing up. It's not a turning your back on something. It's about a surrendering to a situation the way it is in order to give it space to actually just be and to move. If we cling on to a situation too much, or we can't let it go too much, there'll be no growth, there'll be no movement, there'll be stagnation. So a surrendering is kind of letting it up. Give it up to God if you like. Ask your angels to take away your worries. Give them to somebody else for a moment. Use the higher realms and allow things to unfold naturally, organically, rather than trying to force change. We all want change and we all hate change, but sometimes change has to be had, but we have to be careful about directing where change is happening and how it happens, and allow things to flow gradually so that things go the way they should go, not the way this tells you it to go. Have a great Tuesday, everybody.